So Tawheed is a very important theme. The next idea is the idea of Akhirah. And Akhirah means what comes after. It means the end. The hereafter. The interesting thing about the Arabs is the Arabs did not believe in a hereafter. Many traditions have a hereafter. The Arabs did not believe in a hereafter. They thought, this is it. When you die, it's over. And they said, if we're bones and dust, will we be brought back to life? The Quran says, the one who created you the first time is capable of creating you a second time. In other words, the fact that you've come into existence one time, a second time, even by our own logic, would seem to be easier. Because if you've made something one time, it's generally easier the second time around. Right? So there's the logic behind that. So the Arabs denied this idea of akhirah, or the next world. Now the next world in the Quran is quite descriptive. And traditionally the Europeans often had a difficult time with it because there are aspects of it that are quite sensual. Right? The idea of gardens under which rivers flow, of fruits, of maidens and beautiful youth, and these type of things. So this idea of an akhirah is being introduced into the Arabian culture. Now they obviously had they're meeting the Christians and the Jews on their caravan routes, and they're hearing about these things, but they really had an attitude that was basically characterized as disbelief. They did not believe in some other world. They thought, this is it. And for them, the world was what they called muru'ah, was virility, manhood, chivalry, poetry, women, wine. This was really the environment of the Arab. And they praised these qualities, and they praised these aspects of the world. And much of their poetry is about wine and women. Right? I mean, this is what they were interested in. Suddenly you have a book that's radically challenging that worldview. Radically challenging it. Very powerful experience for these people that are forced to begin to think about these things.